Alright, abusia mami mo bibia kwa ba. Memfa ombra platform yi eso. Yeda so a ejina ensensem ba akopemu and empanfo bu bebi se efina aba ena ye den yedie. Obofo a ne nam eho apaso ena oye ana omokan se ena oye obofo ana efe no obofo. Empanfo manimu mo mfa ncheme mamuni ya mfa ncheme. Ye nyina yeti kurom ha yenyanka bi hyemu. Yeti ya hodwum ena NPP fo ebefa ekotena makom. Enei Ghana fo obonso oto ho a ondo ompam onye hwe nso na mfifira etewo. Midin one studio half ayo how fine boha gidigidi pa but mfifira etime no enye mfifiri ketwa. Ni na ni se oman no bebia ye hye enso ye ma ya ba mumu eye de na ebefa shira sto wendi hye ono na ebo sa anyon no. Ejapade document, ejapade book. Andro ayewura President Akuffo kasaye. Na this is the first time mahu se asembia ba ye president wa react so fast. Wa show consensus so fast. Especially on Akyem Mafia for no baako. The vice chair me kan se wahu nipa kro. Gabi asar ochire daako. So no so osi ya ye kan se ejapade no ho asem no yemeni no kwari omo hwehwe ya adwemu. Yewura President Akuffo nso say fabricated story. Obi na wahye da abopo watena se akeka niema sisi ani se obegu aban nani mastitiri ene Akyemfo. Oche hini nso ba abontin be kasa ya osi hatred bia enkofo binu mahye de ato honum between Ochiman ene Asanteman. Say omuhu di omunkan. The issue is they are all confused because asem no nipo ewum no eye adwuma. Asem no paragraph by paragraph often read here. Everything in the book is working. Bibi eye adwuma. Enti hwan ena etina ho hye sa nema wo ya ama NPP for omudi sui. That is my question. Hwan ena etina se hye sa nema na ama NPP for omu edi so sa pepepe. Enti se obi a hye de boni mo tiemiye pacho tiemi. NPP for say including Nana Akuffo any Gabi Asar Ochire Daako awe the leading party member in NPP. Any yewura oche hene say book no ajapade book no anyomo eno mo troye. Even they have no idea about the book. And even omweni say nyenhu bi. Mibisa se me de question keto bi na mibisa mi wia na mama yakwa akutie ensem bi enkomo bi akoso. Question mega mibisa no say minim de wa misa minkan kra. Se omo say ajapade book no se anyomo no mo tro ya enti nsem owom na esisi no hwan ena sebi aburu sebi enya ado wa blindfold di omo edi se adwuma no because se wo se anyomo na ya juju ben na omo dia fo ani so a obi atwe ne book amomote ho no amudi ye adwuma. Everything in the book, any activity, any paragraph, be amudi ye adwuma nti juju ben ena omodi ayemo a amamu mu use sa strategy no. That is my question. Me question no. Simple. That is simple question mega metimi abisa yewura Nana Akuffo ene oche hene plus Gabi. Omumeyi ano enti obi tina honom ekotwere bibi eto se NDC no motwe ya den na NDC mo ni NDC ya political party on your own. Bia di ne ho so obi a woni constitution MPP for more constitution, NDC the same thing. It is then NDC for what draw plan to home. Mamu MPP for mobile mobile use. I'm asking. You are president say fabricated store be na tray. And for that matter, no, mega, my simple question, me bisa no. That is my simple question. Omume yi no. Iti mesra mo aya mo hweye no. Muntwa video ni bi. Na mumfa emma yewra asare ochidakun eni ochehene. Say book ni mu nsem no. Say anya MPP for no motwe ya. Then who is misleading them? That is the question. Who is misleading them? Because the ewo book ni no enye nsempa enye twe konkono. It is not the Bible, but any obi akinkan. Enye nsempa nti ebisa se why eno otwe se book na ene MPP for mu use, and you can't tell me so mu use because enyema ewum no sa flag bearer na mo so mo de be kono di region no ene hwan ho no o bomia firi hifa wale osafo mafo ba Kofi Bosompem omo se omo be ni deputy general senate ene akwana na wo ho no man no moyi na firi ho omo de oya osafo mafo de ba na be hye wo no e book no na onim book no na onim Canada Japan omo so omo be ye no fonfonam omo ko presidential elections na se be ya ontimi nwini omo wia na omo akọ nchi akopa na chew e book no na onim ene asi. That is my question. Simple. Sani Tano, I a political analyst. Urano, he was one of the vibrant vocalists when it comes to this matter. Wakan sembibri afa hon. Wane Kwame Nkrumah tikese a OKFM. Omo atimi adidi nkomo bi afa hon. Na mepese be ko ne kwakuti nsem no. Ensem no mu po ankasa de ekofa bae. Yankupo nshira subscribe for latest update like idwuma di no share na afoforo nya bi hwe yenkoti nse no fabra
na bako de na kratai kura eye ajapade document yi enura mampani kwa tunanum tuo se eye ni detractors ene pese se bi odi guna ban ene onu animu ase ene woni a wo mso ye achimfo na Obi, wahim.
Ofamba Obi, Majemonso.
Now, says we should treat it with the content that it deserves, Anna.
Oh, however, a man of acquaintance or Namanchia, Obi Biara would say, okay, sir. Offer, Sabi, Conphobia never action, na what you to say, I am passer, me a Confo, and I am passer, be a Mukasa, you remain a and I offer if you are saying so, you know, I can 10 books are horror. Now, Obi or working 10 books until say, Otano, you may only know his name, say, and her name on the paper book now, actually. But offer book could be an asset. It be a woman, so no, here. Only tone of language, you could feel, say, the beer. The way I know a different far alter. Sir, a Japade document here, you can answer. Offer somewhere a free page one, you could do the last page. A woman, you need be a passive say. Authentication can never be in doubt. You see, the answer me up coming out under the reign of His Excellency Nana Akuffo. I think that they are denial of this document in Kwepo, emboldening us to prove to them, sir, wherever this book was written from, and I say whoever is the author, if indeed the publication will air force, then we must look for this author and probably give him a national award, because the prediction and the prophecies have panned out exactly as we see it in the administration of Nana Akuffo.
Was it, sir, author know what they should what?
We should look for this author and then award him. Probably we should give him a national award for predicting and another Akuffo.
Me patch me bo. Now we know a you be not baby a prophesy in a scripture as scripture say we besi ana say nipa bi e na say the president iken wo mo aye person gu nanim ase bi asem ne asem koshia.
It is impossible for anybody who is not part of the family of Nana Akufo or the group who drew their plan could write a document that purports to, as it will, depict the pace of governance of Nana Akufo. Meaning, the way we are seeing things panning out.
What can I say? Ya memras na musa say. What can you book no? A dear ni woman say be a page ha. You can say besi esi aha. You can say besi esi.
Over I say. We start forward carries volume.
Forward no one actually.
Forward no, it is the signature and the it is for action. But you can count document now. The actually says it is some DN of reacted the energy. Right. Now forward no. One course the local page 2 no paragraph 2. So that over 3 months establishment. CKêD would be a stand to be corrected any key and now one will be so say the party should be passed over to a non-account person. One proper as that time not a moon call or more primaries regards the selection of
sa tape no ye ne obi di nkomo from London. Amen pako prove say o kasa ne niti se oseche mensa. But nyo oseche mensa e yo no a to London ye ne di nkomo ha. Ema oseche mensa no kura so be kan say enyo no.
Okay. Accepted. Nana. Accepted. Obi also Holland no money di nkomo no say e yo no voice.
And then so send pa.
Into offer so page 2 of that document no. Paragraph 2 no. That non-account statement na Sani Tano make here no. It is boldly written there. Right. And I say if a friend said so they put a moratorium on the small scale mining and any other mining it was alleged to be illegal for about 2 years. This was an arrangement of a ploy to rearrange the system of the line system, the Amma mining. Again, of other Kaya, your Memo Hana is influencing on other than before. I can say a banner procure 100 gold catches using the taxpayers' monies for those projects because they believed, say, it will be the best way of mining chemical, so that brass. 500 gold catches, as journalists and as the general public, boy, Akuffo, which people were they handed those good catches? And what has been the process of accountability regards the proceeds from the community mining or whoever they gave those gold catches to? We have not looked into that aspect yet. The banking sector cleanup that happened was another area that has been put out in this particular document. That tells every sane person who reads documents to understand the thing. And I said, to realize it. This document is coming from a source that is leading this country. There's no doubt in my mind about the authenticity of this document. But then, who wrote it has now become the bone of contention because everybody is running away from it. Banking sector cleanup, PDS, it is stated on it why they couldn't succeed holistically regard the encompassing or more because the non-action of and non-thing amount PDS or want to answer in getting that electricity company for themselves. In the same way, we'll copy for the forward now. I don't say, Japan, LFC, minority, everyone shooting it down. They have said that because some information we got carbon too. MSCSO so a crime and body minority no more to know that kind of support from the public.
When in our document, you know.
I will know. And I can quote you and make a
and I can read the baby mammy, I said, Severe Kutawadia.
So, page 3 of more document now. The head of not economic and financial sector control or more introduction. If paragraph 1 to last about 4 now. Or I quote, or say, they have been difficulties largely due to, and now the starting phase 2, which is paragraph 3 and 2. Also, the first phase of the economic and financial sector control was to be implemented in the next first term of office. As we get closer to the end of the first term, we have set the ball rolling regarding the objectives set out in our first document. And it means that this document is a review of their first phase. There have been difficulties, largely due to some pitfalls on our part. For example, the control of the electricity sector could have been handled better had it not been for the greed of some of the non-Akyem elite we had included as cover of our own. And I would, at the next thing also, a Japan deal that was thwarted. Also, again, the way some CSOs obtained vital information easily about the Japan project has resulted in them wrong-footing us and emboldened the opposition to jump into the fray. We should, however, find some ingenious ways to overcome the opposition. The way we all perceive the judiciary to have been now composed now. Everything that we perceive to be is panel out.
Now, my document on Sakan, baby.
Very early in 2020. Very early in 2020.
From source Bain.
If I say, I have the same information, or other some contribution. There was one particular website, www.awaknewsroom.com, right? But my first chancing in this document was from one Kokumawuli Nanabe. My name is here with GBC TV. He used to do some newspaper review there. And he quoted this document, a portion of it, and I was interested. In the document that became there was something wrong somewhere. Because I linked it to the moratorium that was put on the gold, the banking sector cleaning up. And then I realized that everything that was going on from the second tenure of office of His Excellency and that said, this book could be authentic. So that was when I started crusading over this book.
All this while, no, won't you be anchor only claim to the document say he or she authored it?
Because in the initial stages now, no quote on the platform that I was on with. I can tell you confidentially, and I said, I mean, without any fear of favor, many of the platforms didn't allow me to read it on their site. Your own house, one particular station was vehement in opposing me from reading it. I've had a course to almost a near fisticuff with one Biola who happens to be an NPP communicator on which FM. There was going to be a fight in the studio. As time went on, the producers never allowed me to read it. But other networks who allowed me.
Maybe based on the premises, say it's not altered by anyone, and maybe they doubt the authenticity. In Tisabia Nipano or Makwama could read here. Then Nipano take you on. And
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Company principles, etc. But for us, what Ghana has in terms of political dispensation, we look out for information, and then people will come out and refute it. Say, yeah, this is not coming from our quarters, or this is fake news, etc., like the president is saying. But what fun? go through the document carefully. Now, the latest happening of Owura Something being put at the next in the helm of affairs of State. That tells us that this book is not indulged in terms of its content and where it is coming from. This particular appointment of Owura Lebana Bosompem concludes or stamps an authority on this particular document. Say it can never be failed.
I see. Na Adanko Akuffo Addo yema mpaninura watuna num tuo se enye biribi asese omanfo do omadwene koso kra na ye niema bi a nipa bi put together say wom de begu aban ne ono nanim ase eto say
offer is it Mexican first no so the confusion who actually back come in terms said no and answer the year mekai opini bi am say
na obi subisa question say what that agenda no kra na obedi ba beto abonte ayeden
ofanya omo no de beto abonte probably say sometimes in Crawford bopo baby na liki and as Crawford no bopo na nkasa kropo no e bia no mo ba kon out of some situations there that can be they may fall out with each other no be a quality in Crawford need pictures etc based on issues are happening between them. And sometimes in books like this, we think that it is printed, people work on it. And in the course of probably somebody who worked on it and saw the content, and we imagine said it just obeying this document. But in fact, His Excellency the President can deny it, and in fact that is the best he can do. I am only urging, as Antimaisa Omoken I'm urging all pastors to read this book. Especially more from journalists, more from
the president now I can say what this country the story no.
The president's opinion can never be stronger than the masses. Say any amount of power on trial. And I am cast on one sign because no actually. Then we have time for him to come and deny it does not stamp an authority on it said the book is not credible.
Na obisi bi musa question ma say book wa eno e yetwe na around 2018 ho e ba no ande ade na e betimi aka covid ho asem wo bra covid wasn't in existence.
Over it was a review that they did of the phase 1 book in 2018 ho ba bi
phase 1 no obi
that phase 1 no be nyam na trouble ntin na it was
and one was a phase 1 meto about na phase 2 abeto abonte
I don't know asem it is this is a review and probably the phase 1 whoever was angered I mind to oliki phase 2 no asem sebe now for some kind of open be no or one of he was an ambassador to one of the countries I'm say
man paso musa dio e dia na ma hu se we phase 1 no ho na we ni phase 2 wo bra wo ni phase 1 no ho
I think forward no into they were reviewing whatever they implemented in the phase 1 and it is stated in it said wish I could quote it exactly where it is but they were drawing influences from the phase 1 said no more implementing in setbacks are very it is in the forward, but the exact paragraph may be in terms of some percentage cases here. But they were making their gains and losses in the phase 1. Until on watch they say the phase 1 no face in the course. Now the entire young to me I know as soon as until your best starting with phase 2. You better say Sana
na anya wan say forward no obi din hye na the whole script no document no and the anonymous
offer open and be sure so it was to stamp an authority on that particular document said a bit actually until I urge you to go on and implement it.
Because the me no me and one say documenta obi atro yen signing by obia. Enti do I rely on this document? Say kame kokko to ana say it's unsigned. Obia say no, even no court will entertain that.
Okay, unsigned that it be a mental as your papa. In the sense he said, we share cover here. Obi my signature anyway. So call a friend is saying after the people no, for whoever wrote the forward no. And also Obi my signature anyway. Into the unsigned it, of course we could say Obi asked for this signature. But for this document, in the American ambassador or him Ajikum also, I'm so Kumasi.
I former Ashanti regional minister.
Exactly. Opa, mpacha okra friend. Na bisa na friend. Sa document a Japadian wonim ho asem bia na papa no je won on country. Document I want to check. But the opposition, the larger opposition and the smaller oppositions did not take things serious from the beginning. We could have stopped these people in their tracks because their costing everything is in the book. There's nothing in this book that has not been implemented. Nothing at all.
Nothing. And yet, Mamma was saying no pay. Why?
Most madam.
Yamishra.
Most Yamishra.
You.
So, some patron, I am at this working camp page 31 and 32. I hold on, sir, Papa. Judiciary, no.
Mati. Where's that's pa? Yeah, Sani Tano, political analyst.
Thank you. So that is it. Owura no nsem odi tu dwa eno no. Nti ayemega me na mekon. Nti yentina kurom ha emma abusua ketua bi emefo man Ghana se ne de about 40 million population, 40 million people in this country. Now about 20,000 people be see omo from ho Akyem Mafias na omo ba bejo man no, or in the name of say omo abusia the entire generation including their unborn kids, omo na nan council great grandchildren unborn kids asem na me kan yo omo mefa oman we na omo nruli no as if say we are in a monarchical omo kan say democracy. The UK for more practicing monarchy. You see, these are the things I can't Akuffo they don't understand, and it is the reality. What we are seeing now, no, it shows a lot of concerns about this book. I was say every media, every Amokan is saying, what do you call it? Every media house in this country. Oh, so I say me by Kwame Sifakan young Kabi. Obi kan maka say, oh, mega de otan Kwame Sifakan. Maintain no Kwame Sifakan maintain no. But the issue is, Owewe a journalist that he spoke very well when NDC was in power. Or criticized or me NDC ni me NPP ni me frafranto. Me, I am just a social media commentator and activist, political activist. But the issue is me who papa me who boni me who ye no kwari me who and Akuffo based on his own asemo kan or see we should be a spectator, don't be a citizen. So for that matter no my imagine say you are a president akasa dia and they may follow the guidelines no. I mean so media madwuma. That is the reason why every day me wa asem kan Kwame Sifakan asem we wonti na no obeka bi kura obeka in the hypocritical way, or because of NPP for buy or can simply blame NPP for babamu. He made a lot of comments against a NDC brano more abaimu. It for that matter no and NDC for opposition I was say or then or defend the NPP. I bet Fable any sanko conform could drop on Kroma and so we no one can say Kruma no more problems aka. Abranti we didn't design. Oh, good evening Ghana show. Paul Addo Ochil. On say these are the people who unti so mo kasa o. Unti so mo kasa. Yen ka se sebi obi says tape leaky enka panyini mu a na wakufa na de ato the whole national television na o kire how a esi happen ye. Says tape obi says tape appear as a concerned journalist. How would you talk about such a thing? But and sema abaye for mine who abema or minor kuneni no. You won't hear the omonka because you say no Paul Addo watch it. Omo akwisi den bia ma no Kotoka airport side honum. And after all no masan edina ko the board of airport Ghana International Airport Kotoka. Entiende we feel so pampered and so proud of MPP. And it's all no pa be using the platform at the become MPP assembly. Enka 93 ni ho. So these are the things that people don't just understand us and you misinterpret us. Some people in this country are misleading Ghanaians and it is not good. You have to stop. 7 years ago, 2016, na yewo Kwame Sifakan no ma omuba no maboko jan abetina omufi so. No mu trendi sifo adapa anya bamboni enehwe the way mo di economy na kodu ene I would say the same thing no, but they don't talk oba na omo di adano comedy one dan kwaku yeboa on the minini ni asem because dan kwaku yeboa sports analyst it's only the minini ni asem obedi na agro I don't care but waji waye wadwin se obeka omani mu asem na you be the mediator no na we speaking for Ghana no and one yes adwumadie na you have yourself to blame. You have yourself to blame because do say ye kasa I will say ye ba ye be address some issues because you have told Ghanaians say that is your work and that is what you did to the previous government our opposition and say no do so they are not human being than anybody. We are all having the flesh, blood, irony in our veins. And you can't tell me, say, Omodie, Akuffo Addo no de omoye bone ayenka. That is Yura Kwame Sifakan oye. And it is not good. When say comment section honom, my video be me create here. I trend about 32,000 and Kwame Sifakan mechanism. Me who say a lot of people, some of you are blaming, some of you are praising me. Of course, you have to blame Kwame Sifakan because onye ade like Nikasa Okano. It doesn't show say he is a non-partisan. He's showing interest in this government, and of course, publicly who say he is on board. Not to board so our ODD Addo dear. Niaji or Srenamfuna yama. And that is Kwame Sifakan. Yakase ya kan be cancel bebre. Mama reserve bi na yemfa wunsi. What you say? You best also subscribe to this channel no. Very very important. Now I like Jumadie no. On the more serious note no, share for my na comment it. Na you hu dia unso odwin. Mediana mega nyankopon hyiraw. Sidi bia no unso watu so as one of the authentic and genuine platform on YouTube. Nyankopon hyiraw. Mame fa wisi. Akra bye bye.